Hello fellow wrestling fans and of course subscribers to this channel. Of course, Ryback made his big return to Monday Night Raw this past week on the October 27th, 2014 edition of Monday Night Raw. And in case you haven't seen it, check out the video link that I posted in the description to this video. It leads you to the Raw Fallout interview on the official WWE YouTube channel. About a short 2-minute interview of Ryback, which you wouldn't have seen on Monday Night Raw this past week. Although after seeing it, I wish it was on Monday Night Raw. But fortunately, earlier today, when Wayne and I were doing our weekly edition of the Great Wrestling Debate, he brought my attention to this video, and I didn't even know about it until he brought it to my attention. Fortunately, and it's about a 2-minute Raw Fallout interview in case you haven't seen it yet. And you kind of get an authentic Ryback here. Kind of even breaking kayfabe a little bit and getting a little emotional in the interview. Kind of talking about how he, kind of in real life, in a sense, turned his back on the fans a little bit, in recent days. Kind of like Twitter comments he's made and stuff like that. Kind of, after he stopped getting pushed, last year, whenever it was, he's kind of been in the doghouse in a little bit, in a little bit of a sense. But, again, Ryback, check out the video link. I don't want to spoil too much of it if you haven't seen this interview yet. Again, signs point upwards for Ryback. Wayne kind of hinted at that after seeing the video before I saw it, and yeah, I gotta say, after seeing this, even this brief interview, I hope that they can maybe get Ryback out there on the mic in the coming weeks on Raw. Aside from having him in bigger matches than squashing Bo Dallas, with all due respect to him, but because in this brief little interview here with Ryback, he kind of, again, it seems like nowadays you have too many guys that when they cut promos, you get a sense that it's, they're memorizing line for line, rather than, maybe a guy like John Cena, or, back in the old days when guys didn't just read, memorize line for line. They kind of, they had points to make on their promos, and they kind of had their own way of going about getting to those points in their promo, and I'm hoping that, maybe they can do that a little bit with Ryback here. I don't know, maybe have him say some of these things that he said in this Raw Fallout interview, actually out in the ring and live on Monday Night Raw, because it was definitely some strong work here in this short 2-minute interview here, so you might want to check it out, because it definitely shows some signs pointing upwards for Ryback, perhaps. And Wayne and I will continue to talk about things like this on the Great Wrestling Debate in the coming weeks. Certainly see where Ryback, maybe where he progresses in the coming weeks. See if he ends up on Team Cena for the Survivor Series pay-per-view. See if maybe Ryback gets a renewed push here. So that's all I got here. So check out the video link, again, that I posted in the description for this video here, and stay tuned every week for the Great Wrestling Debate. Subscribe, send your comments in, your thoughts, questions, whatever you want us to talk about in the world of WWE wrestling. So stay tuned for future episodes of the Great Wrestling Debate, and enjoy the Big Guy is Back Raw Fallout interview of Ryback if you haven't already.